So Molly, who are we visiting at that hospital?
We're visiting a close friend of ours back at high school.
Who?
You'll see.
Carla has been through a lot ever since my scumbag brother cheated on her with another woman after she told him that she was pregnant and couldn't take responsibility as a father. What an asshole he is. I feel sorry for Carla what she's been through. I must have the courage to protect her and her babies. Come in.
Hey Oliver, I'm here along with my friends.
Hi Molly, glad for you to visit us.
Carla.
And we brought gifts for the babies.
Oh, that's great. Carla would appreciate your gift.
Carla is the one who has a baby.
Yep.
Molly, are you crazy? She is a terrible person. Don't you remember what she did to us?
Yeah, I still haven't forgotten the time she poured a bucket of cold water on me and gave us a cake with hot spicy pepper on our honeymoon. Why the hell you bring us here to see her after what she did to us?
Before you guys get a little out of hand, let's hear her out, okay?
Fine.
Carla, wake up, you have a visitor.
Hi Carla, how are you feeling?
Huh, Molly, is that you? Since when you get here?
I came as soon as Oliver called me this morning that you gave birth to your babies early around 4:30 in the morning. I even brought you a gift.
Oh, thank you. The babies will love it. Speaking of babies, where are they?
Come in.
Oh, Carla, it's breastfeeding time for your babies.
Oh, thank you, nurse.
You're welcome. I'll check on you later.
They're so soft and warm. I'm happy that I became a mother. Oliver, thank you so much for supporting me during my labor. I'm also sorry about your hand. I must have squeezed too hard for your hand to hurt.
My pleasure, and don't worry about my hand. My hand is fine. I'm willing to let you hold my hand during your labor after you've been suffering from pain.
Thanks. You are very sweet. Huh, Timothy, Courtney, is that you? You came to visit me too.
Honestly, we don't want to visit you after what you did to me and Courtney.
Yeah, I still haven't forgotten about the ice water bucket and the spicy cake prank you did.
You guys still mad at me for what I did in the past?
Is it quite obvious?
I see. I'm sorry for everything I've done to you guys. I was being a huge jerk to you guys back then, and I regret it big time.
Huh.
You guys still don't believe me, but I changed. You might be wondering how I got pregnant at the age of 21. Hear how it all started last year ago. When I left home from my parents' house and decided to live on my own, not after I left them a letter on top of my dresser. I didn't want my parents to find me cause they don't care about me anymore because I'm a problem child. If I lived on my own, I would need money to support myself, so I got an interview at a hostess's club because it has a high income. I met my first manager from my previous workplace, Randy. By the way, Randy is my first boyfriend and the father of my twin sons. After Randy took a good look at me silently for a moment, I began to get nervous and worry I wouldn't be accepted. But then he finally spoke and said I got the job. I was relieved that I passed the interview, so I began working as a hostess. I was pretty good at my job on my first day. The male customers adored me and I got along with them very well. I always had great conversations with every customer I was assigned. Sometimes they offered me to drink with them, while sometimes one of my male customers is a bit pushy and often asks me out on a date or they try to sexually harass me, which makes me uncomfortable. The first month had ended, and this was when the waiters showed me and the other hostesses the results of who made the highest sales that month. I was the #1 hostess who made the top sales this month. I was surprised that I won first place on my first month as a hostess. Even my colleagues congratulated me for getting first place. One day my manager called me to his office cause he wanted to have a word with me, and my manager confessed that he had a crush on me. I was shocked to hear what he just said to me. I asked when Randy told me that he fell in love with me ever since I started working as a hostess. First I was shocked, but then deep inside of me I fell in love with him. I accepted his confession. That's when I started my relationship with my manager. We go on dates often when I'm off, like going to restaurants, spending the night at his place, and going on vacations. My relationship was wonderful, until one day I started to feel sick. I had been vomiting lately for a couple of weeks now. My colleagues was concerned about me cause I was always throwing up. I told her I haven't drank any alcohol lately. My colleague suggested I go see a doctor. I luckily agreed to her. I went to see the doctor this morning to find out what the cause of me get nausea lately, and the doctor told me unexpected news. He told me I was pregnant. I was surprised to hear that I was pregnant. I was over the moon to find out the news. I thought about telling my boyfriend the news about my pregnancy with his child. That night when I came into work to tell my boyfriend the good news that just happened to me, I immediately stopped cause I heard loud kissing and lovey-dovey talk inside his office. I quietly listened to their conversation. Turns out that my boyfriend Randy was kissing another girl, which he was cheating on me. The girl he was cheating on me was my colleague Sophia, which is Lillian's twin sister. After hearing the whole conversation, my blood started to boil in rage, and I immediately knocked down the door furious. Randy and Sophia were shocked, but I didn't care. I slapped my ex across the face with all my might and started yelling at him. Sophia tries to stop me, but I immediately told her to shut up since she's stolen my boyfriend. Slugs like her makes me sick. She's lucky I didn't slap her since she scares of me. But anyways, I told Randy that I was pregnant with his child. He was shocked that I told him. Then I told him I'll be quitting this club cause I don't want to see his shitty face ever again. And I'll be raising the baby myself and he'll have to pay me child support every month. I left his office after saying those words to him. When I was about to leave the club, my colleagues saw me crying and knew what was wrong. Then I told them I was quitting this club. They were shocked and asked me what's the reason why I'm quitting. Then I told them to ask our scumbag womanizing manager for details. I said goodbye to them and left the club. They wish me luck. But then this annoying spoiled rich asshole of a CEO from major corporations waiting for me outside the club, Alan. He is one of my annoying customers who kept hitting on me and asked me out on a date, but I turned him down cause I'm not interested in him. No matter how many times I said no to him, he just won't stop. He is very a persistent person. I asked him to let go of me, but he didn't listen to me at all. I didn't know what to do. I'm freaking out. Until that moment, this person who was Oliver grabbed Alan's hand. That's how me and Oliver met for the first time. He told Alan to stay away from me or else he'll call the police on him. Alan reluctantly gave up and left. Oliver asked me if I was okay, and I told him yes and thanked him for saving me. I wanted to repay Oliver for his kindness, so I asked him if there was any way that I repay him for saving me, but he said it wouldn't be necessary because he has what he had to do. But I insisted that I wanted to repay him. Then he reluctantly accepted and said I can treat him to a nice burger at a family diner across the street. I accepted his request, then we head to the diner together. We got to the diner and I treated Oliver to a burger as I promised. However, I was still hurt after my ex cheated on me. Tears kept falling from my eyes. Oliver noticed I was feeling down and asked me what was wrong. I just said to him I lost my appetite, but Oliver was concerned about me and asked what's been bothering me. He's willing to listen to my story why I feel down. I couldn't hold in my feelings anymore and reluctantly told him everything that happened to me. He listened carefully to everything I said. He was right about being a good listener. Oliver understood me well and comforted me while I still sobbing. Then he asked if I have a picture of my ex-boyfriend. I said yes, and show him a picture of him on my phone. Oliver took a look at the picture for a moment until he had a shocked expression on his face. I was concerned and asked him if he knew my ex-boyfriend. Oliver responded yes. Turns out my ex-boyfriend Randy is his older brother. I was shocked to hear that my ex is Oliver's older brother. Then he told me about Randy's past. He was a womanizer who played with girls, and he had cheated on multiple of his former girlfriends in the past since high school and college. After hearing the dark truth about Randy, I'm glad I broke up with him cause I couldn't imagine how things out after I got married to him in the future. Since I already quit my job at the club that my ex-boyfriend owned, I had no idea what to do now. I needed money to provide for myself and my unborn child inside my stomach, and there were no other decent jobs that would hire a high school graduate like me. Then Oliver came to suggested that I work at his family's baby shop. They were looking for new employees for their shop, and he suggested I work there. After hearing his offer, I accepted, so I got a new job at his family's baby shop. Oliver's family were very generous peoples. I started working to make ends meet. I became good friends with Oliver's older sister April, who is a divorced single mother of a 4-year-old daughter named Hazel. I often come with her to pick up her daughter from kindergarten. Since I have no experience in childcare, April gave me some advice on how to raise my child when it's born, since I'm going to have a baby soon. Oliver evening accompanying me during my ultrasound appointment, cause I was nervous to go by myself. While the doctor was ultrasound my belly, I was looking at the computer. It seemed I was going to be having twins. Identical twins. I was quite obviously surprised. Then the doctor asked me if I want to know my baby's gender. I, of course, said yes since I wanted to know my baby's gender. The doctor took a moment on the computer and the results came out. They were both boys. I was surprised to hear from the doctor that I'm having twin boys. Then my doctor told me to take it easy during my pregnancy. I took the doctor's words and thanked him. During my pregnancy month, Oliver and I hosted a gender reveal party for our family and friends regarding the gender of my twin babies. Even his family hosted a baby shower for me when I was 8 months pregnant. My old friends Molly, Una, and the twins Brianna and Tiana are there too. By the way, Molly lived in the share house too, while I was opening presents. Oliver was in the other room cause it's females only during baby shower. Oliver's just waiting for the pizza that we just ordered for the shower. I had a joyful time with Oliver and his family for the past 8 months during the time I was pregnant. Around 4:30 in the morning my water suddenly broke and I was in a lot of pain. Oliver took me to the hospital and I was immediately rushed to the delivery room to give birth. Oliver held my hand cause I was in a lot of pain, and after hours of labor I finally gave birth to my sons. I was very exhausted that I immediately passed out while holding my babies. So yeah, the whole story of how my ex-boyfriend cheated on me and got me pregnant with his baby.
Oh wow, that sad story you told us. You must been through a lot, haven't you?
I did, and I thought I would change my life if I started fresh to become a good person, but I was wrong. I really wanted to change.
That's not true, Carla. You had changed.
Huh, I have.
I don't know the details about your past, but you are improving yourself that you change. You always helped out at my family baby shop even though you were pregnant at that time. Don't feel bad about yourself. We all make mistakes in the past.
Oliver is right. I used to be delinquent back when I was in high school, but I changed my ways by quitting being a bad girl and moving on with my life. You are my best friend, and I want you to do the same, Carla.
You are right. I do make mistakes in the past, but I should forget about my past and move on with my life. And Timothy and Courtney, I'm sorry for everything I've done to you both in the past. I regret everything.
It's okay. I'll forgive you this time since you regretted it.
I forgive you too. But if you betrayed us again, then we'll fully cut ties with you. Got it?
No worries, I won't, but I want to make it up to you guys by treating you both. I know great family restaurant that you both might like.
Alright, we will take your offer. Oh, and here are your gifts for your baby boys.
Thank you. My sons will appreciate your gifts.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, Uncle Oliver and Miss Clara.
Oh mine, you guys plan a welcome party for me after getting discharged from the hospital after giving birth to my new baby son.
Yes, we heard the news from Oliver. You safely gave birth to your new twin baby boys.
We were over the moon that we now have grandsons.
We all wanted to congratulate you on giving birth to your new babies.
Everyone, thank you. My sons are truly grateful for your kindness.
Long time no see, Carla.
Kim, Zaria, and Lillian, how are you girls?
We're good. Anyway, we know the reason why you resigned from the club.
Huh, you have, but how?
Ella told us everything that happened to you after you resigned.
Ella?
I know it's not any of my business, but I overheard your conversation with the manager. You yelling at the manager after he cheated on you with that girl that I saw earlier at the club.
The girl that Randy was cheating on was my twin sister Sophia. My sister still has that habit of stealing other girls' boyfriends even though she is already engaged to her fiancé. I'm sorry for what my sister did.
I see. Back then I lost my temper after I found out that our manager Randy cheated on me with another girl behind my back. I guess my anger got too far.
Well, you gave him what he deserved after he cheated on you. That jerk. The girls and I resigned from the club after you quit, because we were fed up with him sexually harassing us and betraying our friend like you.
Yeah, we don't want to work with a womanizing cheater like him.
I see.
Oh Carla, guess what I made for you? Ta-da! I made you a dessert buffet. I made cake, cupcakes, cookies, cake pops, and cute little bear candy apples. It's all for you.
She made the best.
Thank you.
Carla?
Huh.
Hi, dear.
Mom, Dad, Tara, how did you guys find me?
We hired a private investigator to look for you.
Why are you guys looking for me? I don't want to be found.
Honey, been worried about you since you left the house. It took us months to find you.
I made it clear in the letter I left y'all.
And about what you say in the letter about we don't care about, we do care about you.
Stop lying to me. I overheard your conversation in the living room while I was on my way to the kitchen to get a snack. I overheard everything you both said. You both don't want a problem child like me around. I get that I was a rebellious person before in past, but do you have to go that far? That hurts me a lot. So stop acting like you both care about me.
Carla, please calm down. Your father is telling the truth. We do care about you. You must have misoverheard us that time. We have a neighbor who moved next to our house. However, their terrible neighbors have a problem child named Blair who causing us trouble. We weren't talking about you at all. It's all your misunderstanding.
Huh, you guys weren't talking about me after all. It was my misunderstanding. I'm embarrassed, Mom and Dad. I'm sorry that I left and was so cold and harsh towards you guys. This whole time I thought you both don't care about was my misunderstanding. I'm sorry.
It's alright, honey. We're just glad to see you again for so long.
Miss Carla, can I see you babies?
Sure, the babies are in the stroller.
Oh, the babies are so cute. They're very small.
I agree with you, sweetheart. They are very adorable. Congratulations on your new baby, Carla.
Thank you.
By the way, Carla, we have a surprise for the twins. It's upstairs next to the bathroom.
Huh, really? I wonder what it is. Wow, it is a nursery room.
Yep, me and my dad made a nursery room for your new baby sons. The reason why we told you not to come inside this room is that we wanted to surprise you, so what you think, you like it?
Like it. I love it. It's very cute and has a baby shark background. Thank you. The twins appreciate your gift.
You're welcome, Carla. There's something I've been meaning to tell you.
What is it?
When I first met you, I deeply fell in love with you. I enjoy spending time with you the moment we go out on a date, just the two of us. After you were discharged from the hospital today, I was waiting for the right moment to ask you. Carla, will you marry me?
Huh, oh mine. Oliver, I don't know what to say, but I just became a mother with twin babies, and I know they are not blood related to you. Are you sure you want to marry someone like me?
Carla, I do want to be with you. I don't care if the twins aren't blood related to me. I wanted to help raise them as their father. I'll support you and the twins. We can start a family together. So will you be with me?
Oliver, yes, I do. You have always been supported me. After spending time with you, I fell in love with you, accepted, let's get married and become a happy family of 4.
I promise I will make you the happiness woman on earth. I love you, Carla.
I love you too, Oliver.
Did you hear that, guys? Oliver finally proposed to Carla.
We heard, dear. He's finally getting married.
Oliver has been having feelings for Carla ever since he first met her. They got along well with each other for the past 9 months, and I'm sure they would be happy as a married couple.
Uncle Oliver getting married to Miss Carla. I'm happy for him and her. I can't wait to go to their wedding.